I definitely was surprised to see the people from 2022. That's the level up.
Okay.
I feel like that's very recent. I feel like they should have had more time to maximize their potentials
You feel like
outside the
they
house.
should end their stripes more?
Yes, before getting into All Stars, it was a bit weird to me because that's how you see most of them still thinking it's a new show. It was one of the people from their season that started the chaos, making everyone a bit unsettled and feeling like, oh, I need to act up. I feel like if we didn't have them, it would have been all vibes and inshallah. Like everyone would have been really chilled, would have had a great show, would have had more fun because we've lived outside the house long enough to understand that there's life after the show.
So you feel like the new cats kind of caused trouble in the house?
They're too competitive.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sabi Radio. I'm gonna need you to go tell your mom, to go tell her dad, to go to her sister's house, to go to her cousin, to go to the next village, to go tell the Uber driver to drive safely to Enugu State because I'm from Annabelle. To go tell the dog, to go tell the cat that Sabi Radio is live and we have Princess on the show. Princess.
Hi guys.
That intro was amazing, wasn't it?
As in, it cracked me up.
Best intro you've had in your media round?
Very different intro I've had during my media round, but nice one.
Nice to meet you. I've been complimenting you since I've seen you from outside.
Oh.
You're looking drippy.
I get a lot of compliments. Thank you.
No, I believe you.
I believe
I believe the rumors. The
rumors?
word on the street is.
Ah, goodness gracious.
And Annabelle man is taking care of you, and I can see that you look good.
Wow.
This might not be him. This might just be you, but there's something about you. I feel like when an Annabelle man enters your life, there's a certain essence you start to.
Wow.
And that's not because I'm from Annabelle. I'm just.
Oh, you're just pitching that.
Yeah,
but okay,
I'm just
I get
saying.
it.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
I'll take a compliment. Thank you.
Baby girl, how you doing?
I'm okay. As good as can be. I can be better.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, I can be better. I just need to get the money rolling.
I feel like you've had the money rolling already, but
yeah, but since going for All Stars, I need more money because now I have to up my stardom. Basically.
I mean, new platform is expected.
Yes.
But one thing I always said about this Big Brother All Stars is all of you are OGs in your own respect. I said from the get-go on Sabi Radio Live, you can go back to our podcast. I said this Big Brother All Stars is about of the OGs. Maybe one or two people might be missing, but if they're missing, they're missing. But everybody there had the right to be there.
Sure.
You had the right to be there.
I
Everyone
agree
else had
with
the
you.
right to be there.
100%.
And it was about the OGs. And I felt like it was so technical because you've been there before. So you going back there, you're better prepared. You're focused on so many things. Like you're actually ready for the game.
More ready for my personal brand because then again the game lasts 2 months and then it's a winner takes it all game. So I was more prepared to put my best foot forward. However, I was more worried about my brand representation because there are so many companies I want to work with. I didn't want the stereotype of a housemate, blinding those companies to working with me.
So were you more focused about that than the game?
I was more focused on the bigger picture.
Not the game at the moment?
The game is the game. And there is no way to play the game.
Why I say that because I didn't watch your season, but I watched clips back when I heard I was gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
And I saw your character was way different from the character that was here.
Sure.
Maybe because I was a younger princess, maybe
yeah.
that. But I even listened to what you said before you entered the house. You said I'm gonna be more reserved. I'm gonna observe. And sometimes that is a smart strategy because there's some people in my set when I went to Big Brother Titans that played that strategy and it worked for them.
Yes.
So you just chilling for the first week is not a bad thing because you're not in any conflict and you're just getting everybody's energy.
Thank you.
Then maybe the third week you can go into, everybody's vibe.
You only understand that because you're a housemate.
Exactly. But at the same time, one thing I would say differently is it's the battle of the OGs.
Yeah, and that's why I did not feel the need or the pressure to validate myself on the TV. I felt like I'm what, self-made. I mean, I go by my definition of myself, regardless of what anyone else thinks.
You
That's
felt
why I am an OG.
facts. I mean, you felt like what you were given was enough.
What do I have to lose?
And I felt that too. I felt like there were a lot of people that should have gone home before you.
Oh, I agree.
I know. No,
I agree with
I'm
you.
gonna be an honest person and say that.
I agree
And
with
I feel like you also showed in the polls.
Yeah.
Shay was last.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Yes, I saw that. I wasn't even
But the
least.
tribunal went differently.
Yeah, because
What do you think that was? Like, do you think there was like bad? Do you think any of them like carried bad energy towards you before that, or like?
I'm not sure. I barely know. I just know one person out of two of them, and
Who's that?
I just know Bisola. But here, I think is a case of familiarity.
Okay.
Maybe they went with an option they were more familiar with, because I'm a businesswoman.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm a bit into entertainment, but I'm not precisely an actor. She is an actor.
Okay.
Or maybe he just rolls in the crowd more than I do, because I don't feel the need.
So you were staying low key on the outside.
No, I was minding my business and focusing on my money. So
Okay.
not essentially low key, but everyone has priorities in life. So maybe when that option came, they felt, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking.
So are you trying to say like they felt like Shay has more to market than you?
I'm not
Because
sure
he's, like,
they
in the
felt
entertainment
like
industry?
Shay had more to market. I feel they felt I know Shay more. It's a case of familiarity.
So are you
And
like?
then again, I do not think they were presented with the facts. Yeah. I'm sure they're biting their fingers now, because why would you send someone with 2 times the vote home?
Woo! Talk your talk, girl. Not facts. I mean, you have a right to that. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was based on the voting system, Shay would be going home right now.
Precisely.
You still be in the house.
And then you see what happened with EK. This week, EK got head of house. So this week, I could have been a BFF.
And do you know the
I could have gone upstairs. I would have been vibing more.
facts?
Yes, because downstairs is so chaotic. I would probably have a private bathroom. I would feel myself better.
And I also feel like Ebuka, God bless his soul, I feel like he does this type of thing, especially when it's actually a week. I feel like every first week is not going to be, nobody's going home the first week because it's the first week.
Yeah.
So the second week is actually when somebody goes home.
Yeah.
And I feel like the second to the last person, you kind of know you're second to the last with the way Ebuka will call the names.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you be you, then the person that has to go home. So you feel like, I need to... I was up for too long.
Feel me? No, everyone was up. So, but here's the interesting thing that happened.
Okay.
When it was time for him to call the name, he didn't play any theatrics. He just
said your name.
I feel like our eyes locked. So I'm like, why is he looking at me? And in a split second, I hear his mouth pursing into a P. I'm like, what is going on? I was in total shock. Unbelievable.
Because I feel like it's different now. Because the whole tribunal thing, they already know who's going to go.
It's a mess. It's a total mess.
You don't support the new movement?
Well, it's not. Well,
because
we'll see how it goes when it's someone else's fave. My fans are definitely very upset.
Of course.
I do have people that stayed up, to put up those votes.
Of course.
Those votes made their impression. Facts. I don't know, how the other people had their votes, but the gap wasn't a lot.
A lot of my people who I follow, they were definitely putting you up there. I definitely saw them supporting you.
Yes.
And one thing I would say is, I'm one of the people, Princess. I'm so sorry. I know your fans are probably gonna kill me. I'm sorry, but I'm one of the people that kind of like supports this new regime of giving who goes home more to the housemates, in a sense of we determine who goes home, because I feel like
even if it was the housemates, I didn't think I would be going home, because I had a good vibe with the housemates.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I was the glue.
True.
I had no issues with anybody. I didn't step on anyone's toes. I had no beef with anybody. So if it were even up to the housemates, I'll probably be in the top 5 list.
Facts.
Because I was sitting pretty.
Because, you minded your business.
Precisely. Yeah. And that's what upsets people when you get in their business. And that wasn't me.
Tell me about somebody's business you were getting into.
Nobody.
No. I feel like there was one person that I feel like people exaggerating the situation for sure. But I feel like just because it was the first week, you know, people were just looking for some
Something.
type of energy.
Whatever.
So they linked you and Neil.
Oh, Neil was a good guy.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
think
my guy.
he's a very cool guy, and it was easy to have conversations with Neil. I hadn't met him before that day.
Okay.
Interestingly, so for a new person in my life, we spoke at length and we exchanged views, and I'm like, oh, this guy looks very different on the exterior.
You liked his energy.
Yes, I liked his vibe. And then I found, like, a safe space, somebody I could talk to, someone that I could
Confident.
help me get distracted from all the chaos in the house. That's what it was. I don't know why people are like, then if they really wanted to see if there was something, they should have, put in those votes.
Nah, but one thing I must say is we both know how the house can get.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you stayed longer in the house, let's say a month, do you feel like with that energy you and Neil were sparking up, do you feel like something would have sparked up with y'all?
I am not sure.
Come on now, be honest,
because everyone in that house changes every week. Even there were days when I didn't like Neil. There were days I'm like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this guy. There were days when I felt like, ooh, he's playing a game with me.
Okay.
So I don't know what could have happened. We could have even become sworn enemies.
No, because I just felt like Neil's definitely playing the game. I'll agree with you on that one. He's playing the game. But I felt like when he was with you was more sorry for me to use this, but I saw the Neo of lockdown season when he was looking at V, bruh. I saw that energy because like if I was in the house with you, I will mess with you because like you're nice, you're good to talk to, you're a good looking woman. And you're also homely as well in the sense that you're good in the kitchen too.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely like mess with your vibes. So I can see where he's relating to all that because that is a man that loves relationships. And I feel like in his head, anytime he talks to a girl, he's looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like he saw that in you. No cap. Honestly.
Well, we don't get to find out, so let's let that be.
So you don't think like if he comes out of the house and
out of the house?
I mean, you don't think he can put pressure on the billionaire? hey, man, apparently they call him Neo Energy. Hey, you might put pressure on the billionaire, you don't know?
Oh my goodness, you are cracking me up.
So no?
Well, you should find out from Neo, not me.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to Neo for sure.
Okay.
But anyhow, Princess, talk to me. What is the progression? I know you've asked the question a lot of times, but what's the progression from Princess from season 3 to Princess now?
Oh, definitely a lot of growth. Princess now 2023 is more grounded in her personality.
Okay.
Totally unbothered. Does not feel the need to validate herself with public opinions, as very evidently seen. Princess of 2018 had an alter ego that she wanted to tap into to see what could come out of it. And having played that experiment, I also saw that I preferred peace.
Okay.
Yeah, and peace of mind is very expensive. It's almost luxury. And on this show this season, I was determined to protect my peace. So that's why you see like the two people are almost, there's a disparity. Yeah.
Princess, if you allow me, I would like to introduce a new segment that's sponsored by Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
I know you like Pepsi.
I
saw you in the house. So if you will help me will you allow me to introduce this segment?
No, Pepsi should speak to me though. Pepsi, I need Pepsi money.
Y'all need to speak to my. I need to start calling her queen.
Yeah.
Pepsi, y'all need to talk to my queen.
We can do
talk
something
to her.
nice together.
But we gonna just because it's me, she's gonna hold your bottle.
Oh my goodness.
She's gonna hold it.
I like Pepsi, so
she likes Pepsi. She's kidding. But anyhow, Princess, we had a lot of Pepsi in the house.
Yeah, we
and
did.
Pepsi, what we know about Pepsi is it's sweet. But at the same time, it can have that gassy feeling. But we like it though. It's great with every meal.
Okay.
Who was the one person in your house that was your favorite? Great in every meal, great in every way.
Nobody really. Yeah, everyone was
you
constantly
didn't like
changing.
anyone in the house?
No, I told you, even with Neo, that I feel like I was close enough to. Some days I don't like him.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody.
What about the girls that were in your set as well? Like the people that were in your set as well, you didn't mess with them?
Some days they really, really did made me feel like exhausted. So, no.
You felt they didn't have your back?
Yes, I definitely felt that way. Maybe Alex a little bit, but still, it wasn't something I could, beat my chest on.
Thought she was too busy with the whole CC drama and everything.
No, not that. I also felt like she was there to play her own game. She's not there to babysit me.
What do you think her game is?
I can't say. I can't say. I left before I could figure it out.
But one thing I noticed when I left and looking from the outside is I see a clearer vision.
Yes.
So I don't know whether you've been watching the show since you've been out or you've been seeing some. You definitely be seeing
I've
some
seen
clips.
clips, yeah.
Who do you think is playing the best game so far?
I really, it's hard to tell. It is very hard. Who do you think? It's very hard to tell.
From the guys right now, I'm gonna tell you this: PERE and Kid Y are impressing me. They're definitely in my top list. PERE is. I feel like what he's doing in the house is what I've done if I was in the house. I'll put pressure on everybody. Put pressure on everybody, especially you OGs. I have to. It's only given because
But it didn't work with me, though. I think he maybe tried, but it didn't work with me.
I feel like I feel like he. At the same time, you cannot attack everybody at the same time.
No, but it's not possible to put pressure on everybody if they're not receiving the pressure. I am someone that will walk away from a space that I don't like, or a vibe I don't understand. So how are you gonna put pressure on me?
That's a great point. But I'm speaking from if I was in the house and I put pressure on someone like Messi, especially that first week where
What
ADEKUNLE
kind
thing,
of pressure?
I will instigate.
Instigate.
And I know Messi is a type of person that is easily hot-headed. She's gonna react. Like she's gonna
So
spark
what
on you.
if you're making her react and her reaction is favoring her?
Her reaction is favoring her. That's on the outside, but on the inside, everybody's looking at like, wow, because I'm gonna make it look like she's wilding out.
No, but that doesn't work.
It does.
It
ADEKUNLE
doesn't
did it.
work because no, it doesn't work because you don't even know what angle the viewers are seeing.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like this is one thing I always say. You don't need to worry about the viewers if you're never on the bottom.
Good. You don't need to be worried about the viewers.
But the game has changed.
However, yes, because if you're seen as an instigator and nobody sees it, nobody sees that is your game plan. You just look like a troublemaker and you're troubling their fave. They're gonna hate you. So that's going to work against you. At the end of the day, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot because you don't know what the viewers are seeing. You don't know at what point of your troubles they started watching you.
But don't you think that? But don't you think that is if you feel like everybody's fave is Messi?
No, not everybody's fave is mercy, but still, people just don't like what they don't understand. So if the viewers do not follow you from the beginning of your drama, they're not gonna get it. So it will just look like you're just being a nuisance.
Okay.
And that will work against you. I mean, I feel, but hey, who knows what the viewers like?
Hey, facts. Hey, would you allow me to introduce our last segment of the day? This is sponsored by Munch It. Shout out to Munch It. We all
Shout
love
out
Munch
to
It.
Munch It.
And I brought our flavor today.
Yeah,
Sweet surprise.
I do like that.
Sweet surprise.
Yeah.
You like it? Is your best flavor
Yeah.
of Munch It? Okay. I like sweet surprise too. I tried to stay away from Munch It in the house, but once I saw this one, I was like, I have to.
Munch It is good.
It brings me to my next question.
Tell me.
It's a house full of all stars. It's full of people who have been in the house. You are probably familiar with some faces that came in.
Yes.
Either they came before you or they came after you. Who was the biggest surprise to you in the house?
Biggest surprise?
I have to know.
Biggest surprise.
I have mine. Who was yours?
Maybe because I heard the rumors. Definitely the winners.
The winners.
Yeah. The winners. Especially the most recent winner.
WHITEMONEY.
WHITEMONEY. I'm like, I thought he had like a lot of things going. You know, he's very recent. Why would he want to? He stands a great chance at losing his crown. Why would you want to do that?
So you feel like it's a risk for him to be on the show right now?
I think so because he did garner a lot of publicity. How he won, he was such an obvious winner in his season, and people grew with him till he won. It's not like there was a strong competitor in his season with him.
Wow.
Yeah, PERE was
A
there,
lot of
but
people feel that way too.
yeah. So if you're already a champion, why would you? I don't know. I mean, I
So
guess.
it brings me to the question. You say White Money season was so easy. Do you also do you have like I feel like me personally with a selection, I feel like maybe there are people that could have been ahead of some people. Do you feel like some of the new cats that came in, do you feel like they were the ones that were supposed to be like, do you feel like there were some other people you were kind of expecting instead of some people?
I definitely was surprised to see the people from 2022. That's the level up.
Okay.
I feel like that's very recent. I feel like they should have had more time to maximize their potentials
You feel like
outside the
they should
house.
end the stripes more.
Yes, before getting into All Stars, it was a bit weird to me because that's how you see most of them still thinking it's a new show. It was one of the people from their season that started the chaos, making everyone a bit unsettled and feeling like, oh, I need to act up. I feel like if we didn't have them, it would have been all vibes and inshallah. Like
Okay.
everyone would have been really chilled, would have had a great show, would have had more fun because we've lived outside the house long enough to understand that there's life after the show.
So you feel like the new cats kind of caused trouble in the house
They
the
they
first few
they're
weeks?
they're too competitive. Janet, I don't think they're really enjoying the show. I feel like I need to win the task. I need to, you and I know
They're too
that Big
serious.
Brother can like you for. I mean, why did people like White Money? Because he wakes up to cook. It's not about how many tasks he won. So, Big Brother, people can like you just for how you open your munchie and maybe put it together and count every piece of it. And people look forward to that. So, I feel like it took away the vibes. It made it like a boxing ring, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit too
No, I
analytical.
definitely understand where you're coming from. They made the atmosphere too hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. I definitely see where you're coming from with that. Princess,
Yes.
I already know you're a businesswoman.
Please.
Talk to me about the business, the beauty line.
Yeah.
Talk to me
So,
about that. The clothing line. Talk to me
yes,
about
I
that.
do own a premium beauty supply store, like a retail outlet.
That's the one
Everything.
that's online right now.
They're both online and
Okay.
offline.
Okay.
Prima Donna Beauty. We do have a physical address in Abuja. Yeah, skincare, makeup, like a regular beauty supply
It's giving
store.
I'm going shopping when I got to buy
Yes, you should.
that way.
Then I recently set up a luxury clothing store
Okay.
for the sophisticated and elegant woman, and it's
Wow.
called Fashion Addict. So guys, you can follow my business handles at primadonnabeauty.ng and also at fashion_addict.ng.
All right.
You
You
see,
heard.
I need to make 120 million. Then
Hey,
we can
that way. Like
we
get her the
can have
120 million through her products,
we
bro.
can
That
have
way.
some conversations with Pepsi and Munchit.
That way. You know, we love our Pepsi and Munchit. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
Anyhow, guys, you heard the queen. It has been an honor and it's been a
Same.
pleasure to meet you and talk to you.
Same.
You're so beautiful in person.
Thank
I'm
you.
just locked in your eyes right now.
I appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you.
God your billionaire boyfriend is not here right now. But anyhow, guys, we gonna cut it that way. Sabi Radio Live. Princess was on the show. She's talked to us. It's been a vibe. We'll catch y'all next week. You already know.
Okay. Bye, guys. Love and light.
Boom.